so pretty. And all the instruments so bright. That tonight, keep it down, girl. Like the face of light, so light. I'm in the sun, go right beside you. Television technology. What you so cold, television technology. It's your back to see what I mean. Television technology. What you so cold, television technology. It's your back to see what I mean.
Okay, I just got finished installing some new 4x6 speakers in the rear panels, the truck back there, and on this side, which was quite a pain because they had to take all this plastic crap down and remove all of it. Door speakers are actually a lot easier in this thing than those back ones are, but the door speakers are already aftermarket ones, and like I mentioned in previous videos, there's no tweeter in that on that side, but there is one on this side, so probably just gonna get a couple new tweeters because these aftermarket speakers are actually still pretty decent, and my back ones are pretty good now. I mean, find something here to play. Okay, if I can find something to play. Probably won't be able to. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. I found a plastic piece for my dash that went down there so nothing falls in there now, and stuck my Bluetooth mic there. Still haven't got my interior light working, but I do have these on either side now. I ran down all the wiring down through the door and everything to where it looks like it would go up in somewhere in there, and I can't figure out why the dome light won't work. It comes on if I touch, there's a ground screw in there. If I touch a piece of wire to the ground screw, it comes on right away, but I mean, it doesn't shut off if I left it hook up. I tried doing that, so I know that's not an option. I think I got some other strange issue now with the truck, if I'm not mistaken. I just noticed. Okay, well, it's not doing it now. Before, when I did that, I had it revved up to just about 1,000 RPM. And then when I let off, it dropped like pretty damn low. And even yet, so when you go like this, it shouldn't drop and bounce up at all. But see, it does bounce up a little bit. It should just be an even, steady flow down after having go up. Go up to about there. Drop it. And it shouldn't really go down that much and bounce back up at all. Before it dropped like way down to like 500. So I'm not sure what that was all about. Seems pretty rocky through there too, though. You go like here. You probably notice on the camera. My camera's like all shaky here. And then shaky here, and then steady. So there's some issue that I'm not 100% sure of. The idle is like, the idle stays pretty steady for the idle, but it doesn't sound quite like it's 100%. Sounds like there's a slight miss, so I don't know. Could be anything from bad spark plug wires, I guess. Could be the coil pack thing where all the spark plugs hook into, I suppose. 'Cause yeah, it shouldn't be so shaky through there. Not as far as I know. So I'm guessing I maybe have a couple bad spark plugs or something. Yeah. Voltage holds pretty steady around that point. Never seems to really go below 14, but I mean the system's only pulling 400 watts right now. Oil pressure stays steady around there. Temperature goes up to about 100. A fan kicks in and it drops back down to, I'm guessing that'd be 75 or so, between 40 and 100. So that's alright. This thing rises up when you apply the gas, which is apparently normal, so. But yeah. Definitely having some weird little bit of a stumble when it's running. So I'm gonna guess it's gotta be a spark plug issue or something along those lines. I don't really have money to replace all my spark plugs right now, but I guess I could. Start pulling them out and checking them out. I gotta fix my, whoa, you can't even see it on camera. I gotta fix this assembly here. Because right now, that current position that it's in would be like a medium-high setting or something like that. But anyways, it's actually off at the moment. No fan or anything till I turn it to here. Now it stays on. Now this is off. That's low. And that's lowest. Nothing. Low. And off again. There's gotta be like some issue with this switch or something. Because off on this thing is actually low. Low sometimes just doesn't do anything. They just every single position alternates. Temperature actually does as it's supposed to. This button does what it's supposed to. That button does what it's supposed to. AC does what it's supposed to, but it's unhooked right now. So that doesn't matter. And this thing doesn't work at all. So, I'm guessing it has something to do with the... I don't even know if anybody can see it. It's underneath the dash here. There's like a little mechanism somewhere just under there. I don't know if you can see it. But it controls like the shutter doors, I'm guessing. Because if I push gears on it, if it's plugged in, then it spins some gears, but it looks like there's a gear missing in it. So yeah. Yeah, if anybody has any clue as to why there's a slight little stagger with this thing when it's going up, that'd be greatly appreciated. I mean, other than the stuff that I figure it could be, like the spark plugs, ignition coil pack, spark plug wires, you know. That's about all I could think that it might be. Other than that, she seems to run pretty good. So far I've got 139 kilometers out of a little under a quarter tank. So, I mean, not too bad on fuel either. Mind you, this is mid-grade fuel I put in here the last couple times. Not a whole lot more than the regular unleaded. Maybe some point I'll give it a test on premium and see what I get out of it. But before, I think I was lucky if I got 100 on half of a tank, so I think I was getting like 70, 80-ish. Pretty sure I even seen 50. But I mean, this is in-town driving. This is a lot of stopping and going. This is not highway. This is 139 kilometers in town. So that's actually pretty reasonable for this thing. So that's all I pretty much do is putt around town in this thing and, you know, probably annoy the crap out of everybody. But yeah, that's pretty well the only thing I got going on for today. Try and fix this weird staggering idle problem for sure, because it annoys the crap out of me. So yeah, that's something I'm going to do. They're so smart with this old style truck. I mean, this 97, I mean, look at this. How many people out there have a crotch warming heater? How about that? Keep your package warm, eh? Ain't that something? Just like, you know, it just aims right down in here. It's like, was this the whole actual legit idea behind this thing, I wonder? Like, it's just like, it's right there. That ain't keeping your feet warm. Maybe your legs a little bit, but it's like aimed right in the general direction between your legs. It's like, okay, I'm guessing this is a crotch warming vent right there. How about that? And of course I can't get my vent thing to work, so it's actually shows those two things, but it actually just comes out of these and the defroster for whatever reason that is. Like, I have no idea. Hopefully I can get it all figured out though. I'm tired. But yeah, just thought I'd show you guys a little bit of an update on, you know, minor little things I've been playing around with. I got all my wiring all tidied up. Went ahead and actually zip tied down there so that you couldn't see that the wires there either, and ran it back through here and in underneath of the amp there, or the whole assembly there. I actually installed my little CPU fan the other day underneath the box, so it kind of blows air over the amp or whatever, keep it a little bit cooler underneath of that whole thing, because there's not a little bit of ventilation towards the back, where the back opens up there, but not a whole lot. So, but yeah, these little storage things I haven't even thought of using yet. This is an ashtray, but I mean, hey, you can keep like money or something in there. Keep spare screws. I got a lighter I could keep in there. I don't smoke, but hey, I could put a lighter in there. Got 3 power outlets. The nifty cup holder. Check this out, watch. Ready? Woo! Cup holders, 2 of them. That's right. I cleaned this up a little bit more. Actually, it's not too bad. The day I cleaned it recently, it didn't do such a bad job now that I think about it. Looks pretty good. I'd like to wipe up here a little more though, but yeah, that's pretty good. CD holder here. I cleaned it up a little bit. It's still pretty dirty way down in there. I don't know how I'd clean that. I have to take like a toothbrush or some crazy stuff like that. Do that. Clipboard holder. I usually have my iPod held by it. Weird storage tray thing there. Nice and clean though. And you're not gonna believe it, but more cup holders in the back. That's right. 2 of them. But wait, there's more. If I reach down here, there's a handle. But what's this? Oh, it's a hidden compartment. And it's where I keep my Kleenex box. Yeah, that's right. Nothing exciting, just my Kleenex. Where I keep it, so you can't see that beautiful purple box, pinkish purple. Looks pink on the camera, but it's actually purple in person, so don't be fooled by that. But yeah, these little arm doohickeys that come down, rest your arm around, I guess, when you're driving. Look cool. Yeah, rest your other arm on this one, should be holding the steering wheel, but hey, who needs to do that, right? Set the cruise control to drive itself, right? No, I guess it's probably not true, but well, yeah. I guess that's pretty much all I had to show for now. I think there's supposed to be some kind of a trim piece that goes along here. I gotta get for both sides, and I gotta replace my the weather stripping along here, because I don't know, somebody went and cut a piece off the top for whatever frickin' reason, and I get wind that howls in that side like a bastard, so it's really annoying. Actually, right along here I can actually feel the wind coming in through there, and that will suck for this winter, so I want to take care of that pretty soon. And the weird idle thing, because yeah, let's face it, I don't really like that it shakes as much as it does right in this vicinity. So yeah, I'm gonna have to find out why that is. So yeah, I'll post some more updates when I figure some stuff out. My old Cliff Design speakers, I gotta take those back inside. They didn't fit for what I was doing, so yeah, don't know what I'm doing with those. Somebody, I'm sure, can use them at some point. It's just got some weird issue going on with it now, but whatever.